Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing the last movie in this pack, which is Hellraiser VIII Hellworld, which came out in 2004. And this came, and I don't know why, but on the box set, on this box set, it says it came out in 2003, even though it came out the same year as Deader, and Deader came out beforehand. But yes, it's 2004, and it's directed by Rick Bota. Now, the plot of this one is about a group of young people who are friends, but they're also video game addicts. Because in this universe, I don't know if the Hellraiser movies exist, but the franchise has been turned into a video game, an online video game, and these kids are addicted to playing it, or these young people. At the beginning of the movie, one of their friends actually got so into the game that he killed himself, and it causes this rift between this group of friends, and one other person that was like really close to that friend that killed himself. Well, later on in the movie, they all get invited to this Hellraiser party hosted by Lance Henriksen's character, which you find out is actually the father of the kid that killed himself. And yes, this is going to have spoilers in it, because this is a hard movie not to spoil. So you're warned. You're already going to be warned. So they go to the party, and a bunch of weird shit starts happening, and they all start dying off one by one. And I'm going to spoil the twist, which you find out that Lance Henriksen's character has actually buried them, and they've been buried the whole time, knocked out, and in these coffins underground the whole time. And how they die is because of what he says to them when they're sleeping, I guess, kind of unconscious, and their mind makes it up, and that's how they die. They die from their own psychological fear. It's a fucking stupid plot for a Hellraiser movie, but there you go. As you could tell, this is my second time watching the movie, and I still fucking hate it. I think it's so stupid. Maybe if it was a different kind of movie, I wouldn't mind, but I don't really see how it's a Hellraiser movie, because they didn't open the puzzle box. Nothing like that happened. And this is the movie where it really did turn into Pinhead and the Cenobites into slashers. You got the typical slasher characters. You got the token black guy who tells jokes. You got Henry Cavill's character. Yes, Henry Cavill's in this. The guy who plays Superman now in Man of Steel, Justice League, Batman vs Superman. He's in this in one of his earlier roles. He plays like this jock kind of character who's like a man whore that just sleeps around. You got this gothic British chick that's very bitchy. You got the final girl who doesn't believe in this crap. And then you know who's gonna be the final girl, and then you have I think that was it. And then there's this other character that doesn't really hang out with them. He's kind of this mopey, emo kind of guy. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just typical slasher fodder, slasher characters. And, like, there's one scene in the movie where Pinhead literally decapitates a guy with surgical equipment, but of course you find out that all this stuff is in their head. And, like Henry Cavill's character gets impaled on a hook. One character gets strapped down in this chair, and it looks like a trap out of Saw, but not as elaborate. It's like she gets strapped down in this chair, and these saws come up and like cut her neck. Sorry. And then yeah, it's just stuff like that, and I just didn't like the whole that they were drugged the whole time, and yeah, I'm sorry. There's just not much I can say about this movie. To me, it wasn't a really good movie, in my opinion. I mean, I did like some things about it, like, you know, like in this universe, like Hellraiser is kind of like a meta kind of thing, like Scream and stuff. Like Hellraiser exists in this universe, but I don't know how much of it exists. Like I know about the video games exist, and there's like collectibles and stuff that Lance Henriksen has in his one room that exists, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this movie, and if I would only watch it, if I gonna be rewatching the Hellraiser movies again. And sorry about the haphazard review, but there's just not much I can say about this movie. So anyways, that's my review.